taking the girls for a short one this morning because I'm tired. I woke up way too early this morning and I have a few things to do. I have a painting, this big abstract painting that I finished. And last night I was finishing it up with a layer of gloss medium and I checked it too early and I stuck my finger in the gloss medium and made a big imprint and a ridge in it. So what I have to do this morning is sand that extra acrylic down in that one little spot, and then I'll recoat it with another layer of gloss medium and hopefully leave it alone long enough so that it has a chance to fully dry. And then I've got another abstract that I started yesterday, which is blue and white and pink, and that I really like. So I have some ideas on how to continue that today so it becomes sort of a floral, but a definitely abstract floral. So this morning I just want to take the girls for a few miles and then come back to the studio, and I really, really, really hope it rains. I also have the bloom workshop. So Nick Wilton puts on these free workshops occasionally, and for me, it gets me into a different painting mode where I'm listening to him and other people like his coaches and even other people on the call. And it's just kind of inspirational. So I've got that today and tomorrow. Tomorrow is May 1st and we have First Friday at the gallery. So I'll be going there for a little while and just see I'm gonna put this away now and I will see you in a little while when I get back to the studio. Good morning, it's April 30th and it's the last day of the month, and I am working on trying to finish up with an abstract I started yesterday. And then I've got another one that I started a while back that I'm just kind of letting it rest because I'm not sure where I want to take it from here. And I'll probably start something new today too. But here is the one that the big blue, white, and pink one. That's the one I'm working on right now. And there's just a few little shapes there that I want to adjust. Just make a few little changes, but I feel like it's getting there. It's pretty close. I want it to be sort of floral in an abstract way. So the things that are bothering me about it, put this down and see if I can get this to focus on it. Yeah. So the things that are bothering me are this shape up here. I just don't really like that shape. I don't really know what to do. There needs to be something dark up here, but I'm not really sure. I might turn it into kind of a flower shape, but haven't decided yet. Another thing is there's just this pinkish area here, and I'm not sure where I'm going to go with that. And then there's this shape here that I actually have some darker shapes inside of it that look like tulips, and I'm thinking I might enhance those more so that it's clear where the darker areas are in between the tulips, and then make these just a hair lighter, just so that you can distinguish the flowers from the background in that shape. And I might kind of play with this edge here and make it more like, yeah, there are flowers in there. And maybe clean this up a little bit up here. And then finally this shape here, it looks sort of like an iris, but it's kind of a bullseye too. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with that. I might kind of move it over and adjust the top and middle shape here. I'm not quite sure yet. But anyway, that's what I want to work on today. And then I've got this one, like I said, I'm not really sure where I'm going to take it, but I put this on here the other day and it's just kind of cool. And then I put this shape up here, which I don't know if that's the right shape for right there, but it dripped a little. And I thought that looked kind of cool too. So I might see what I can do to enhance those drips and maybe maybe change the shape of the light green there somehow. But I'm really wanting to start another big abstract. I've got this one that I started. It's a kind of a botanical, but I'm not sure I really like it. See that? I can kind of lift it up a little so it's more visible in the whole screen. I added some big blue leaves in there, and I need to change the shape of, or the size of one of them. And then I'm not really sure what I want to do with the middle, because it's kind of empty there in the middle. There's this corridor there. So I have to do something. And then I really don't like those dark shapes across the top. They need to be changed somehow. They're all about the same shape and about the same size. And I don't think they're working. But anyway, that's one that I've been wanting to work on, but I just haven't really, it hasn't hit me yet what I'm going to do. Sometimes you get started on something and you get these great ideas, and you get started and then you run into something in the middle of production and you you can't figure out what exactly to do next. And that's where I am with that one. But eventually it'll come to me. Okay, so I've been working on this. I didn't want to bore you by just painting in front of you. So here's what I've done to this since I showed you last. What I've done is I've left that pink area up there. I might still do something to it. I'm just not sure what I want to do. It looks like somebody's holding on to something. But I'm not really sure. It almost looks like a heart-shaped pillow. And then I added this. I changed the shape of this into sort of a calla lily. And I'm probably going to adjust it slightly, but I don't want it to look too realistic. I just want the basic shape to be there. And then over here, I don't know if you can see that I have accentuated the darkness of these tulip-like flowers, and then behind them is some green. It's dark green. I'm not sure if I've made it enough, made it obvious enough that there's a difference between the dark, because it's all a dark value. But I don't want to make anything too light. So I'm going to think about that. I might make this green just a hair lighter. I mean, just a really tiny amount. Or I might just leave it there as a quiet conversation. So if somebody gets up real close and sees those, they'll be like, oh, there are flowers in there. Okay, I did a few more little tweaks to it, and I really think it's done. So what I did was I made this into a leaf. So I kept it from going off the page, or off the canvas, and so I put that white back in there, light blue, and then I drew these veins in the leaves, and I think they're still maybe a little bit too dark. And you have to go right up to it, which is not a problem, but I guess I just wish you could differentiate those from a little bit further back. So I'm not really sure how to do that. I might have to just do a really, really slight lightening of that green I used. I'm really happy with it. I don't know, tell me in the comments. You see anything? that you'd like to be different? I feel like it's done, and if I mess with it anymore, I'm gonna overwork it, which is not what you want to do. So I just want to be done and be good with it. But I will run it by my two most reliable critique friends and see what they say. Okay, well, that is it for now. I don't know what I'm going to call it, but it was kind of fun to do. All right, we'll see you later. Oh, and the other thing I did, which is really not much, I did add some of that green here, but it's really light, so I have to go over it with a little bit more opaque paint here because I wanted to change that shape, but then I got those drips. So I think, yeah, we'll see. I'm not really sure yet what I'm going to do with it, but I might get some kind of crazy idea. Those black lines look kind of cool, so I don't know. You might have to accentuate the movement with the black lines. So that's where I am today. I haven't worked on anything. I haven't worked on the small piece, and I haven't worked on that big blue and white piece yet. But I think this is enough for today. I have my workshop in just a little while, so I'm going to shut this off now, and I will be back with another video soon. Thanks for watching. Hi.
So which one is your